when we first got here, everybody said, talk to Kimmy. Like, if you want to help anybody, talk to Kimmy. And she really lives and believes in her mission. So we're just happy to help.
Here we go. We are right now heading to meet with Kimmy Suki. She is the founder and head of the Yucatan Giving Outreach. Help over 1,200 people around the Merida and Yucatan area. We actually taught English at one of the soup kitchens to some of the kids here in Merida for a year, and it was amazing. And we just love Kimmy. So during this time of COVID-19, I asked if there's anything we could do at this time, and so they're needing some food delivered to this small village about 30 minutes outside of Merida. A lot of people have donated, and they've picked up and prepped all of this food to be delivered that can last for a long time, because we don't know how long people will need to stay inside or be quarantined. A lot of Mexico runs day to day, so that's where Yucatan Giving Outreach comes in and helps to sort of fill those gaps. We're gonna go and we're gonna deliver this food while staying safe. So really, really happy we can help.
Go up and knock on the door.
Hi! Wait, where are we heading again?
You guys are heading to a little commissary called Dzitina. It is on the road to Acancay. It's a small commissary. There are 25 families that all lost their jobs in the last week and are now in isolation, and they have no access to food at all. So we are sending 25, in Spanish they're called despensas, but these are 25 staple bags. We're actually sending 30 just in case there are any extra families there. So it's women, children, and elderly.
Yay!
Okay,
masks.
Those are your masks. I gave you guys hand gel.
Hey!
All of those bags have been bleached down, and each dispenser also has the outside of the bag has been bleached down as well, and they were packed with gloves. So
yay!
Okay, so as we were discussing, the coronavirus obviously would hit the Yucatan or Mexico in general harder than it would in other countries. Most people, majority of the families, and I would guesstimate maybe 70 to 80% of the families live day to day, meaning that they have to work to buy the food that they would need to eat for that day or for the following day. Possibly the best case scenario would be week by week. So to go and have the coronavirus, have to do isolation, stockpiling food, those aren't an option for a majority of the families here in the Yucatan. When this first started about 2 weeks ago, I went out and stockpiled a large amount of food for YGO. Approximately 50 to 60,000 pesos, which isn't much in the real world, $2,000 to $3,000, but that's enough to feed shelters. We're sending out food to Casa Emanuel. It's a children's home. We're giving them a week's worth of food. We sent out food for 560 people last week. Today we're sending out 30 dispensas. On Monday we'll be feeding over 200 families. So the theory of self-isolation and not being able to go out isn't a reality for a majority of the people here in the Yucatan.
Hey, we love what you're doing, and thanks for letting us help.
Yeah, thank you so much for helping, guys.
Yeah, Kimmy is a very interesting person because she really shows you that when you think that she works a full-time job and then does this on the side for $0. And so when you really have a passion about something, or you really truly want to help people, then nothing's really going to stop you, and nothing's really going to hold you back from being able to gather your community around you and do good things for the world. And she's a really amazing example, and she's been a huge inspiration for us. If you're ever in the area and you're looking to help, she's the woman to talk to, because when we first got here, everybody said, talk to Kimmy. Like, if you want to help anybody, talk to Kimmy. And she really lives and believes in her mission. So we're just happy to help.
She was telling us how, so they got a huge shipment of like 500 masks and hand sanitizer gels, and they were the washable masks. So, and they brought them to the hospitals here because the hospitals didn't have masks. So she said she brought them, and this one nurse or doctor she was talking to just like burst out into tears and was just like, you have no idea how much this means to us. Like, we were using like a paper plate before, as masks, and they've already had 3 deaths due to pneumonia, and it was so far gone that they weren't able to test it and see. YGO is just one of those, and Kimmy is just one of those organizations and people who really, really care and are helping where help is needed. So again, amazing example of a human being, and we're really happy to be able to help. We're heading to the little village where we're going to hand out this delivery. Here we go. Okay. She only had the small gloves. Okay, and you know.
Iya.
Nene.
Iya, sige. Iya.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Hola. Hola, niño. Oh, ¿sabes?
Mi mamá.
Oh, mucho gusto. Mucho gusto.
Igual.
Ok.
Gracias. Adiós. Gracias. Adiós.
Adiós.
Okay, that was really, really heartwarming event. Everybody was so lovely and sweet who came up and we talked to them.
It was a really nice thing to do and to see, especially the kids. They were, just a bunch of infants with their moms and without food, apparently at this point. So they reached out because they had no food, and we were able to help them out in a time that everybody is kind of fearful and isolated. There's ways that you can prevent and keep yourself safe while still helping people out. So look and see where you can help.
Everybody in that village was so sweet, so it was really, really nice way to spend a Friday afternoon, and I hope that we can do this again. It's a great, great thing to do.